tonight, our exclusive David Hammer investigation in 2019 has led to criminal charges for 3 charter school bus company owners.
Yeah, David's taken for a ride. Investigation uncovered school buses using falsified insurance, and now the Louisiana State Police are making arrests.
Right.
It all started with our investigation of a school bus having a fender bender on Orleans Avenue. We found the school bus company, Scholars First, had falsified its insurance documents, and State Insurance Commissioner Jim Donovan took up the case.
So high risk, so reckless to create false insurance documents and drive around with children on the bus with no insurance.
The Louisiana State Police launched a criminal investigation, and on Monday, LSP announced it had arrested the insurance agent, Michael Simon, and booked him in Jefferson Parish on 9 counts of computer fraud. Monday evening, Donovan praised our reporting and the police work.
Very good investigative work. I appreciate it very much, and we will be there to back up the enforcement aspect that you and Louisiana State Police have initiated.
State Police also issued warrants for the arrest of Scholars First's 2 owners, Melvin Williams of Gonzales and Jeremy Jackson of New Orleans, on 23 counts of fraud each.
Not only is it jail time that they're looking at and probably facing, they're also putting children at risk. I mean, it's just unbelievable that they would result to such action.
Donovan said Williams and Jackson had claimed Simon was not involved in the false insurance records. Now that he's been arrested, Donovan said he's yanking Simon's license in the morning. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Scholars First lost its contracts with 9 area charter schools after David's first investigation. Then a year later, another bus operator popped up named EMS, and its owner was Michael Simon, the now arrested insurance agent.